Hey everybody, Coach Scott here from RSB Boxing Apex PT, and this is today's Friday challenge. So, we're going to start off today laying down on the floor or a mat, a yoga mat. If you need to do them on a bed, that is fine as well, for 3 different exercises. Okay? So, first thing, bird dogs. You're going to come and get down like we do properly onto the mat, where we go down onto our hands and knees like so. And we're going to end up in a quadruped position. So we're on our hands and our knees like so. And you're going to attempt to raise off a foot. Keep the leg straight. And then raise off the opposite hand. Pause. And then return back down. And then alternate sides. So one of the keys on this one is to try to keep your back stable. And not let the hip drop when you raise the leg off. So we're trying to keep this thing, this stable, locked down and smooth and stable as you alternate sides. If it's too hard for you to do this exercise on the floor or on something flat, you can do it elevated with your hands on a counter or a table that doesn't slide and do the same thing where you're at an incline. That'll make it a little bit easier. Next one we're going to do today is side planks. So very similar to our traditional plank on the elbows, it's like this, or if you need to on the knees like this, is a side plank. So we're just going to go straight on over to the side, like so. Your feet can cross or stack, and you're going to come up into a side plank. All right, you can have the arm by your side, you can have it up, you can have it down to help you if you need to, and you're going to hold the side plank as straight as you can. Going to be a little bit more challenging than a regular traditional straight plank. Okay? Also with this one, if you want to make it even more challenging, you can work on starting punching the ceiling and reach underneath the plank and then come back. That'll make it a little bit more challenging for those side planks. And then the third one today, we're going to roll over and lay on your back. And that's just going to be bridges. Okay? So your regular bridges, hands down by the side or here or crossing, and you're going to bridge up. Pause, count 3 seconds, and then come back down. If you want to make this one more challenging, you can do a single leg bridge, where you bridge up, and then down, and you can alternate on that as well. Bridging up, and down. That'll make it a little bit more challenging for those of you that need a little bit more effort on that exercise. Okay? So, the last 2 exercises this week are going to be up and standing and walking. And we're going to be doing a classic exercise that we do a lot in RSB boxing, and that is duck walks. So you're going to get into a crouch squat position, knees are bent, hips are back, and you're going to keep your shoulders level, as level as possible the entire time as you walk forward. Okay? So I'm not bouncing up and down like this. I'm trying to keep my shoulders level the entire time once I get down in my position. I'm going to walk down and back. Okay, you can also do this exercise backwards to work your muscles a little bit differently. You can also do it sideways. Again, shoulders staying level. And if you want to, you can also add in punches, okay, as you step to make it a little bit more challenging. Last one for the week is karaoke stepping. So the feet are starting hip width apart, and you're going to cross over the front foot, step over, and then cross that foot behind. So the foot's going over the front, behind the back, over the front, behind the back. Same thing going back. Now this foot's coming in front, behind, in front, behind. So you can speed this up a little bit if you're able to work on your balance and your coordination. Just be careful that you don't trip yourself. All right, so take your time. If you need to, going back and forth. All right, so remember, these exercises are a minimum. You can perform them for 1 minute rounds, 2 times each, at least 1 time per day this weekend. If some of these exercises do not work for you, they're too hard or they cause pain, you're just not comfortable with them, you can also go back below here, below the link here will be some other previous videos from before that might have some different exercises in there for you to try this weekend. So remember, intensity is the name of the game. So safety is the most important thing, but we want to put intensity in these. So you want to push yourself, you want to challenge yourself, Get as many repetitions as you can get in there safely, and you know, reach your apex, have fun, fight back.